again. We are just heading up to Loch Trool. We're going to have a wee dog walk. Morag's in the back there, just ready to go. We're going to have a look at, it's a memorial to some martyrs. 6 martyrs that were killed during the Covenanter times, the late 1680s. We're going to go and have a look at that. It's a nice wee walk. We're waiting on the rain finishing so we can get up there. But I'm having bother with well, this is the 3rd or 4th time I've tried to make this video. I've had bother with the camera, the new camera. It's so sensitive, it picks up every blinking rattle. Everything, it comes through, the vibration. It's alright for other things, but that's what happens. Anyway, we'll get up there and I'll come back to using the car park and we'll get a wee look at this Martyrs monument. Well, oh, that's the rain went away and it looks clear. And here we're at this wee car park. And I think paths are marked. Yeah, it's on the Southern Upland Way. Some signs. Right, Morag, just take a wee walk. Look at this. This is running out of Loch Trool. That water is in flood. That information board back there tells you about Robert the Bruce, 1307. He had an encampment here and some people came to have a go at him. Big mistake, wasn't it? They got battered. Anyway, what have we here? And this is part of the Southern Upland Way. It's a nice wee walk. Now, Morag, would you like off? You got to behave. Right. I need a relaxing walk. Oh, more notice boards. We're spoilt for information. But you notice the amount of round trees that there is here. The amount of round trees in Scotland, it's unbelievable. Robert Bruce and the Battle of Glentrool. And a nice wee place to shelter. And what's this? Southern Upland Way. Hey, you're getting plenty of information today. Ah, the Covenanters, this is what we're going to look at. That information board was handy. I didn't know much about the Covenanters. I knew it was some religious stupidity. Turns out that when James II got back on the throne in 1660, he tried to impose the English style of religion, which is out of prayer book, and Church of England he is the head of. So seemingly prayed through him, Episcopalian, although we do have Episcopalians in Scotland. Well, seemingly they didn't like it, the local folk. And they let people know. And their idea was to pray to God, the big man upstairs. But the way things were in the law, they had to do it in secret. And they would go into the country and have outdoor, oh, I'm going to get this wrong, some name like Covenant or Covalacans or some blinking thing. Even when I was reading it on the board, I had trouble translating what it was. But the dragoons would come along and there would be a battle and folk would end up getting killed on both sides. There's a couple of guys that were notorious for it. In this area it was Claverhouse, known as, I think it was Bloody Claverhouse. And up in Midlands of Scotland where I was born, it was DL. He was the man behind it, and he led troops at the big battle, Rutland Green, up in the Pentlands. But there seems to be, I think this is the memory stones here. I'm not sure. I'll keep walking. Something different. Morag, stay with us. We'll just see where this takes us, just in case it is what I'm looking for. I think it must be, because you can't sit on them. Southern Upland Way, that's the marker post. And here's another wee bit up here. This is what we're looking for. It's got to be, isn't it? I wonder what these stones were back there. I haven't a clue. And I can't see it on any of the maps. I'll have a look when I get home. Oh, it's not a martyr's stone, it's a martyr's tomb. And I reckon there's 6 folk were buried here. But you can see it's a lovely secluded spot for to have a service. Oh, there's a memory here as well. There's a gravestone in there, but I can't read it. In memory of 6 martyrs who suffered at this spot for their belief, probably, to the Covenanters' cause of Christ in Scotland, January 25th, 1683. And it was erected by voluntary contributions of a congregation who waited on the instructions of Reverend Gavin Rowett of Whithorn, Lordstone. I'm not clever enough to read the Roman numerals and they're stuffed in the bottom. It was commemorated in 20 or 26? Can't make it out. But let me try and get down. What a beautiful spot to be laid to rest, but a sad way it came about. I looked at that board for the Covenanters and was amazed how many battles and loss of life there had been. Just because somebody had different beliefs or a different way that they wanted to pray. That's all it was. I believe that the crux of the matter was the Episcopalian English stuff. They wanted you to use a prayer book, and the Scots already had everything sorted. They were quite happy, and it was a very devout country at that time. Ah, times change. Probably not for the better. Anyway, Morag and me are just going to take a wee wander back to the car. And if this rain stays off, we're going to have, maybe we'll wander down towards Loch Trool. We won't go the full way, but we'll take it. We'll just have a wee wander. What with Morag? You can't get her on in this sort of walk. Well, that was an interesting wee walk. I've never been up to that Martyrs stone before. These other markers that were up there, I think must be something to do with it's just another memorial thing. I couldn't find anything on the internet about it. But it's a nice sort of quiet walk for a Sunday. Nice and easy. You didn't want to be pushing yourself. I would have went down to the loch side, but well, I did go down to the loch side. But my new camera was acting up so bad, it was just no worth it. I had it on the factory settings, and it was blinking terrible. So I'll do one or two other experiments with it, and if it doesn't come up to standard, I'll be getting it back. Anyway, that was a nice wee trip out. Morag, oh look at her, she's quite happy about it. Right, we're on our way home. So you know what we're going to do, don't you? Dong! Cup of coffee. As always. Always finishing the day with a the trip with a cup of coffee. And relax. That's what life's about. Relax. Okay, I don't know what we're doing next. Well, I do actually, but I'm not going to say because we might be doing synchronisation. We're going to take a big trip. A 4-day one. So I'm going to be preparing for that. So, I'll see you with them. See you later.